It's me, Person again. I'm here today with some quarantine news. If you're watching this in the future, then don't worry. I guess if you're in the future where the coronavirus is gone, then you're fine. You're fine. But if you're either around when this video is made, or you're watching this a little in the future, like maybe 2021, and there's still coronavirus, I guess watch this. It's kind of educational, but also like stuff that's been going on. Okay, first things first. Before I get into the quarantine news, I'm gonna do some Black Lives Matter stuff. I'm gonna do something like that. So, Black Lives Matter. I understand the concept. Black Lives Matter is Black lives do matter. In fact, and I do believe that some people are actually fighting for the rights of black people. But they're apparently saying that all lives matter is racist. Okay, that's like saying oh, I like dogs, and oh, I don't think dogs get enough respect. The rest of the animals can go to hell for all I care. Dogs are the only ones that matter. In fact, it's kind of like how people it's kind of like white superiority now, except instead of white superiority, it's black superiority. Now, I hope that the Black Lives Matter movement is just saying, hey, we just hey, here, look, we believe all lives matter. But first we're going to start with black people, and then we're going to work our way. I hope that's what they're doing. If not, then, then they suck. Now, hear me out, okay? Now, first of all, I'd just like to say, all lives matter, okay? I don't care if you think that's racist or anything. All lives matter. That is the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Because in the end, no matter what race you are, we all don't matter. We all don't matter. The universe. We don't matter. So anyways, all lives matter is what I believe. But some people believe it's racist. I don't know why, but they do. Anyways, I want to tell you guys a story about Black Lives Matter. So basically, my mom, she sees a post on Facebook. Yes, she's that old. She sees a post on Facebook, and it basically says, people are tearing down the Christopher Columbus statue, yay, or something like that. And my mom replies saying, okay, but why? And a bunch of people are just lashing out at her. You're a racist. I can't believe you would say something like that. How dare you? And people somehow got to her private account. And, she ended up, she just had to delete anything that had to do with her private life. Just changed her name, changed her profile pic, changed anything that would cause people to all of a sudden stalk us in a white van saying free candy. But then a black man came along. A black man saw what was going on, and he was like, guys, chill out. This woman, you may not agree with this woman, but she's technically right. It makes no sense. Why would you do something like that? So what if Christopher Columbus found America? He didn't think, oh yes, we shall destroy all all races. We shall destroy African Americans, Asians, Australians. We're going to destroy everything, and only the Americans are going to be around. No, he just thought, let's make this new country or whatever. Hey, I found a new country. I want to have it as my own or whatever. I'm going to say I found it, even though they were real. The point is, Christopher Columbus didn't decide, oh yes, I am going to make sure that everyone is an American or whatever. makes no sense. Like, why would you do that to the statue? And soon everyone got to his side, which also technically means they were on Mom's side now. So that's cool, but some black people aren't so lucky. There was this one black guy who, during either the protests or the riots, I think it was the protests. Anyways, this black guy sees the protests going on and talks to the protesters. He basically says, "Hey, what you guys are doing is not going to change anything. This Black Lives Matter movement, like something against the whole Black Lives Matter movement and how it was just like how the Black Lives Matter thing is just like it's just like a cover for the actual agenda or whatever. And then out of all the protesters, two white guys, I'm gonna consider them beer bellies. Two beer bellies come and confront this black man and tell him, you don't know what it's like to be a black man." And I hear that and I'm like, huh? Okay, so I want you guys to hear this again because I can't stress it enough. Two white guys told a black man that he said to the black man that the black man did not know what it was like to be a black man. Think about that. It doesn't make sense. Like, why would you say that? You know, you see he's a black man, and you say that he doesn't know what it's like to be a black man. What? I just don't understand their logic. Oh my God, what has America become? Like, what have we gotten to, man? Oh my God. So, yeah, that stuff is going on. Yeah, it sucks. It's not fun. It's not fun. No. Anyways, coronavirus news, quarantine news, whatever you want to call it, I guess. So that stuff. Apparently, they're planning on, like, the government is thinking of whether or not they should open schools. Personally, I don't think that's a big question. No. Now, the reason why I'm saying that isn't just because, oh, I hate school, or, oh my God, dude, my back hurts every time I have to carry my backpack. Okay, like, maybe it's, like, those as well, but, like, not as much. I could care less at this point, because, like, now I'm about to enter high school. I have, like, only 4 more years left of actual school, and then if I want, I can do college and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know why they're wondering, should we have the schools open during the times where coronavirus still doesn't have a freaking vaccine? I think that's really dumb. I don't know why they're thinking that. It's really dumb. It's really dumb to think that. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to think, oh yeah, sickness that kills billions of people, and that, like, as if they're in a crowd, yeah, I don't think I should send our kids there. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to think that. Like, or you think about that, like, is it because of the money? Is it, like, financial or environmental? Like, I don't know why they're wondering this. It makes no sense. Like, what? So, yeah. Yeah, I personally believe that we should not open the schools. And again, there's some minor problems like, oh, I hate school, or the teachers aren't nice, or my back aches every time I carry my backpack. That happened to me a lot in middle school. Anyways, like, mainly the backpack thing. But anyways, the main reason, for me at least, is because coronavirus is still a thing, America. What are you, like, I don't know. I want you guys to let me know in the comments, how do you feel about, two things. A, would you rather say all lives matter or Black Lives Matter? And just say why, I guess. If you don't have a reason, then just say, because I said so. I don't know. And then, number 2, would you rather have schools open or close? I personally believe they should stay closed until oh, I have to explain reasoning. So anyways, just I think for now we should keep the school closed. For my high school, they're going to be closing it until spring break. And if the coronavirus is still a thing in spring break, then they're just going to close it until like coronavirus ends, honestly. Yeah. So yeah, so I don't really know what else to say. I like I just don't think we should open schools. Also, whoever says that saying all lives is racist is probably racist themselves, I guess. Uh, like the whole again home okay. So let's summarize because there's only 4 minutes left. Sorry, 3 minutes left of the video. Anyways, moral of the story. Sorry, so let's summarize everything and let's leave a moral. So summarization of the Black Lives Matter thing. Basically, people are saying that if you say that only Black Lives Matter, then that's fine, which is pretty discriminatory. I mean, and if you say all life matter, it's apparently racist. And that's really dumb. And then, like, yeah, it's just really dumb. And if someone says, hey, this doesn't make sense, don't yell at them. If you yell at them, then they'll have more of a reason to think, yeah, this is not a good idea. And also, if a black man is saying, hey, I'm just saying, Black Lives Matter movement does not care about black people, they might be right. I'm just saying. Because white people, like, there's some white people, like, I'm pretty sure there are Karens in the protests, or, like, saying, oh, Black Lives Matter. If I'm being honest right now, I don't think the government really cares all that much about the Black Lives Matter movement because of the whole thing, the coronavirus. Anyways, I forgot to add something. There are some things that are like canceled or like are being canceled and stuff, like CIA or whatever. Like there's Lego cop toys that are gonna be canceled until this whole thing ends. Well, they didn't understand, until this whole thing ends, but like pretty obvious. They're only doing it because people hate cops now because like they killed a black guy. And here's the thing. People are now thinking of doing this. This has happened. This has been going on even after Dr. Martin Luther King, man. There have been several black people that have been killed for no reason whatsoever. And people are like, that doesn't matter. But then when George Floyd is killed, that's too far, man. That's too far. Oh my god. It doesn't make sense. Again, I'm not saying that black lives don't matter. I think the opposite, if I'm being honest. But there are also other lives out there. So, summary of the quarantine thing. Government is thinking about whether or not they should open schools, and they shouldn't. There's no reason for them to wonder that, unless there isn't actually a reason. And then, yeah, that's it, I guess. Moral of the story, or stories, news, or whatever. Moral is, people are stupid, and, actually not just people, not people in general. America is stupid, and, we are dying as a species. As PewDiePie said, it is evolving just backwards. That is pretty much what that's pretty much what humans are now being like. A meme is starting to turn into reality.